Once you have all your materials together, you can start using your place value village. And you just simply start putting beans in the ones house and writing the number on the place value counting mat. Now that we have 9 in the ones house, the next one makes it 10. That means we have to put it in a baggie and move it next door to the tens house, because only 9 can live in the ones house. And this is what it looks like. 1 group of 10 and 0 ones. Okay, so we have put 9 groups of 10 in the tens house. So 91 looks like that. 92,
93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98,
and 99. Okay, we have 9 in the ones house, so they have to go into a bag and go to the tens house. But we already have 9 in the tens house. So now we have 10 groups of 10, which have to go over and live in the 100s house. And it's kind of bulky working with all these bags, so we're going to replace it with a 100s counter, because that's what this is. This is 10 groups of 10, which is 100. So we're going to do that. That is 1 group of 100, 0 tens, and 0 ones. Okay, now that we have 100, which is 1 group of 100, 0 groups of 10, 0 groups of 1, we can start counting past that by adding 1 to the ones house. As you can see, there is 1 group of 100, 0 tens, and 1 group of 1. And we write that with the 0 there to hold that place. A lot of kids really struggle with the 0 holding a place concept. So, as you can see, we're just going to keep doing this, and we're doing exactly the same thing as we did at the beginning. As you can see, we have 9 in the ones place, and it's exactly as if we didn't have all of this at all, because we're only working with the ones right now. But we've gotten to the 9, and as we know, we can't go any further past that. So that means that we have to use a bag, dump it in, put Mr. 10 in there with it, and move it next door. So now we have 1 group of 100, 1 group of 10, and 0 ones. And as you can see, it follows the same pattern as we had before. Okay, so we have counted up to 199, which is 1 group of 100, 9 groups of 10, and 9 groups of 1. Our next bean is going to go into the ones house, which will make it into a group of 10, which needs to go into a bag and move next door, just like all the others. Well, now we have, again, 10 groups in a house that can only hold 9. So that means that this is 100 beans, which cannot live in the tens house. There's 10 bags of 10 beans each. So we're going to trade this 100 for another 100 bean counter and put it in the hundreds house. And that looks exactly like it's laid out. 2 in the hundreds house, 0 in the tens house, and 0 in the ones house. So we've reached 200. You just keep on going with this, adding 1 to the ones house after that.
and you just keep going and going and going.
So you have 9 100s. And when you get to 900 and 9 groups in the tens house and 9 group beans in the ones house, I think that's 10. 9. What happens? Well, this very next bean is going to do something really interesting. We are going to make it go live in a new house, because this turns into 10, which has to move to the 10th house. We again have 10 groups of 100, which we can trade for a 100 counter. But now we have 10 groups of 100 living where only 9 groups of 100 can live. So what happens is we take them all together out, and we can paper clip them together. If you can find a big enough paper clip. And make them go live in the thousands house. So when we write that, we have 1 in the thousands house, 0 in the hundreds house, 0 in the tens house, and 0 in the ones house. And that's how you get to 1,000.